Hiya, sweetheart. I'm looking for a man by the name of Popeye. Do you know where I can find him?
Sure, I'll tell him you're here.
Okay, thank you.
Popeye, somebody's here to see you.
All I want to do is talk to you for a few minutes, that's all. Believe me, it's just a few minutes. Just a few minutes of your time, that's all. You know who sent me down here? Kozar. That's the guy who sent me down here. Hey, Popeye, will you let this...
Get out of here. Leave me alone.
Hey, it's happened again. Yeah. At least twice in the last week. And guess what? The police, they're covering it up all over again.
Well, nobody believed me the last time.
Well, try me. Try me. What did you see?
I saw a spider.
What?
You heard me, mister. I saw a spider, a giant spider.
Come on, Rags. Come on. A giant spider? Now, maybe some kind of homicidal spider psycho. A freak-out bug man or something, but
Mark,
really...
do you know how a spider feeds?
No. Why, should I?
Well, permit me to enlighten you. A spider either stuns or kills its victim, and then drains off all the bodily fluids.
Lovely.
Spiders have fangs, Mark. And when they attack, they sink them into their victim and inject their poison. Now, just imagine a spider large enough. And those chest wounds could be caused by its fangs.
Oh, Rags.
You know, I'm out of my mind.
No. That's all right. It's okay. An ape-sized spider? Fine. Now, tell me something. What about this Valerie lady? What about her? She's its keeper, right?
That's a notion I'd be happy to accept. You know, Mark, there's been some pretty strange legends down through history about spiders, giant spiders. And myths about women who turn into these things.
Oh, now, please, don't tell me you think this thing is Valerie Stefan in drag. No, that is unnatural.
Just listen, all right? The Chinese tell of an enchanting woman who appeared to travelers when they were lost and took them to a cave to rest. While they slept, she would transform herself into a giant spider, sting them, wrap them in her web, and feed on them at her leisure. And there's others, Mark. And there's some North American Indians who had similar beliefs. It's all in here. It's quite an education.
What's Gully say about this?
You kidding? He says I'm out of my mind.
I'll tell you something, Rags. If you really believe this thing, you better start thinking about letting people know about it.
Well, forget it. No chance.
Will you tell me something? Why did you send me out on that wild goose chase?
Because maybe Gully's right. Maybe I am out of my mind.
Wait, I'm coming. Huh? I'm coming. Whew. Mark Higby, private investigator.
You know, if I were a client, I would have hung up.
I'm sorry, but your staff was out doing other things. Listen, do you know how hot that maniac Cozart has it in here?
Well, you just hang in there, darling. Just think cool. What's happening?
Well, Lee Lockridge called a little while ago. She sounded pretty upset. Seems that Conti's visited her about Carlo's death.
Get back to her, Flaps, and tell her I'll drop by her house later, okay?
All right. Listen, one other thing. I got the analysis back from my friend at USC. He doesn't know what it is exactly.
Well, what do you mean exactly?
Well, he says the closest that it comes to is, All right, get this. You ready? The venom of a black widow spider. You're not laughing.
I know. Hi, Lee. Listen, I'm sorry I didn't get back to you sooner. I've been kind of busy.
I can't believe it about Carlo.
Yeah, I know. Oh, this is quite a place you've got here.
Thank you.
Your own private ocean, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Lee, why don't you put something on? We'll take a walk on the beach and talk.
Okay, good. I'll get a sweater.
All right. Yeah, let me...
I'm sorry I shouted. It's just something I feel very strongly about. I know they look kind of scary, but they're really harmless. We get them out here at the beach all the time. They're everywhere. Anyway, I'm sure it was much more frightened than you were.
I doubt that. Listen, why don't we take it out for a walk? Probably need some air. That's a neat trick you did with that spider.
Oh, not really. I've never been afraid of them.
Uh-huh. What are you going to do with it?
Let them go. You'll watch. Come on, Big Daddy.
What did Conti want, Lee?
He wanted to know where I was last night.
Uh-huh. What did you say to him?
Well, I told him the truth. I was home. You should see the way he looked at me.
You know, Lee, Conti may be a little rough around the edges, but he's no fool. I just can't figure out why he keeps coming back to you.
Look, there's something I should have told you before about my husband's disappearance.
What's that?
It wasn't in the papers, but there was a shipboard investigation. There was a passenger who said he saw my husband that night, a dark, attractive woman. He said they were in each other's arms.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're not saying that he thinks this Valerie Stefan was there, too? And anyway, what's that got to do with you?
I don't know. I don't know, but that woman didn't exist. They made a search of the ship, and they didn't find anyone.
That lady is beginning to get on my nerves.
Have you found anything yet?
I don't know. I've got a couple of things I'm running down. It's been pretty rough on you, hasn't it?
I'll live.
Hey, listen, Lee, I've got an idea. I've just about finished everything I got to do today, and I could really use a few laughs. Why don't we have a couple of drinks, some dinner, and we'll forget Valerie, Stefan, and everything, okay? What do you say?
You're on.
Okay.
I could use a few laughs.
Let's go. That was great.
Is all this included in your fee?
For you, it's a package deal.
It's my sister.
Hmm.
Hey, what a surprise. Hi, Laura. How are you?
Fine.
Good. Mark, this is my sister, Laura.
Well, how do you do, Laura?
Hello, nice to meet you.
And
Nice
his
to meet you.
fiancé, Jeff Wallace.
Jeff? Hello. It's a pleasure.
Laura, this is Mark Higby, the private investigator I mentioned.
Oh, yes.
It's been a long time since we were all together at this place.
This used to be sort of a hangout of ours a few years ago.
Uh-huh.
Laura, let's dance.
Not right now, it's too fast.
I'll bet Lee still likes to move.
No, thank you, Jeff.
Come on, I'm not going to take no for an answer.
Have fun, kiddies. I knew Lee had a sister, but I thought you were twins.
Oh, yes, but fraternal, not identical.
Oh.
We still fit together pretty well, don't we?
Jeff, I don't want that.
I do. It's been a long time.
Thank you for the evening, Mark. I'm sorry I had to cut it so short. I guess everything just kind of caught up.
Oh, that's all right. I'm sorry, too.
I'll ask you in another time.
Mm-hmm. Well, whatever it was, it sure happened fast on that dance floor.
Good night.
Good night, Lee.
Jeff, leave me alone.
Now, why don't I believe you?
I swear to God, I'll tell Laura.
I doubt that. Hey, take it easy.